is Ayana. Welcome to Thrive and Be Whole. Whether you're new or returning to my page, welcome, or this is your first time seeing my videos. I am a personal and professional development coach, also known as a health and wellness coach. That's what I specialize in. I have certification in that, and I offer clients, a 90-day program and a 14-day program that work with me so we can get deeper into these issues. But today I want to bring you a short little snippet of how I lost weight and how I lost a good amount of weight, and doing so without having to diet, starve myself or kill myself, essentially. So today we're going to focus on, I'm going to give you 5 tips for how I lost weight. Let me give you, full disclosure so you can understand the full picture of what was going on with me. I'm going to be referring to notes. If you see me looking over there, it's because I'm looking at my notes. A year ago, I was at my heaviest. I was about 175 pounds, which was about 25 to 30 pounds heavier than I'd been used to at my healthiest. So a healthy weight for me was about 145, 150. That was when I was at my most active. So at 175, I was overweight, but my husband and I, we made the decision that we wanted to have another child. So obviously, for somebody who's having body issues, you're like, oh no, I have to gain more weight to have a baby? So that's exactly what happened. Is a normal healthy weight gain during pregnancy is about 25 to 30 pounds. So I was worried about going through that with my body and really being at the heaviest. That would have put me at about almost 200 pounds. So here's what happened. I got pregnant. We were very excited about that, but I was also really concerned about the weight gain. So what's going to happen is this is not a video that is specific to pregnancy, because I do think that the weight loss that I went through, the tips I'm going to give you are pretty universal. But I do just want you to know as well, too, that part of my weight loss has been aided by the fact that I did give birth. I did drop a human being. I also breastfed, which breastfeeding speeds up a lot of calorie burning. So there's also that. So if you are concerned about your own weight loss, I want you to just remember that my numbers might be a little faster because I dropped a whole human being and I'm breastfeeding. Okay, full disclosure. All right, so just the first tip that I want to offer, the first thing that I did, which was hugely, hugely important, was to change my mindset about weight loss. I can't emphasize that enough, because you just have to accept that weight loss is a slow process. There's no quick fix for healthy or long-lasting change. Now, there are a lot of things that advertise quick fixes. Just all of these different fasting tools out there and diet fads, eat only grapefruit or whatever else is going on. Anything that's offering you to lose weight super fast is not real, not lasting, and not really healthy. I wanted real change, and I'll just give you a little background on me. I've gone through my entire life with my weight kind of yo-yoing since I've been an adult. I've been 10 pounds overweight, 15 pounds overweight, just things like that, And I've tried a whole bunch of different things, and I just decided that I really wanted long-lasting, real, healthy change that I could sustain for a lifetime. And so to do that, I had to change my mindset and accept that weight loss comes one step at a time. If you go online, most studies tell you that healthy weight loss occurs at about 1 to 2 pounds per week. So if you can think about it, there's a lot of diets and fads that promise a lot more weight loss sooner than that. Anything promising more than that is not really good for you. I hate to say that. But so changing your mindset to wanting to feel healthy on the inside versus wanting to get a physical result. And that was very key mindset shift for me. Now, number 2 was to love and accept myself where I was at. Okay, that was hard for me because I've had a lot of body issues growing up, but not wanting to be perfect. I just had to accept that. So after I gave birth, you can imagine that your body, you've just given birth to a human being, you have no ab muscles anymore, you can hardly stand up. So you really have to start from scratch. And I just had to accept that in my mind that I was a beginner again. And I was like one of the purest beginners. Um, this mindset, if you just accept yourself where you are and love yourself where you're at, it'll really give you permission to be a beginner again. And then you won't be as hard on yourself. So really that mindset gave me staying power to continue even when I was not able to work out in a very real way or in ways that I used to. So, another important thing I did too in that mindset was I didn't use a scale. So my entire pregnancy, I made it a point every time I went to the doctor, since I was already heavy, I knew that I was probably going to be tipping the scale somewhere close to 200 pounds. I told them, do not tell me how much I weigh unless it's important for my health to know. Unless it's crucial for my pregnancy or unless there's a major problem, do not tell me. And so you might want to adopt that same strategy. Maybe you just ignore the scales, take them out of your house until you're at a place where you can feel more comfortable and you feel like you're not going to obsess over that number, and just work on loving yourself where you're at. Okay. The third thing, nutrition. Let me shout it from the rooftops. Nutrition. I've seen some studies that have said that weight loss is about 80% what you put into your body and 20% the exercise and movement. In my case, that has made a major difference. So eating well, I used to think that I eat well. I'm always been someone who's enjoyed vegetables, but I'm also someone who enjoys eating, who enjoyed eating burgers and eating fries. And so I called myself an omnivore, thinking that, when you eat junk food and you also eat vegetables, that all of that is okay. But then what I started to realize is, one, what you put in your body really impacts the way that you feel. Once I started really analyzing, and this, as I was going through my health coaching certification, I started to pay more attention to how I felt after each meal. And eating a really heavy meal, while it may taste good going down, the way I feel after, oh man, I feel bloated, I have digestive issues. And I just started to realize that I feel really heavy and gross after eating a meal like that. And but after eating something lighter with more vegetables that feels good, I feel lighter, I feel better, I feel like I can take on the world, I can do more. So that was really revolutionary for me. And also, my portion size was revolutionary for me. Just it's the key to me. I am African American and Haitian American, okay? So both of my peoples eat well and eat delicious foods. And so I used to think that I had to clean my plate, that eating well was eating an entire plate worth of all that yummy, delicious food. But what I realized is you can still eat in moderation. You can still have some of those delicious comfort foods that you love. You just got to eat a little smartly. Add more vegetables on that plate. Eat less of it. Don't eat to be stuffed. Eat to be satisfied. Okay, so that was revolutionary for me. That really changed the game. Number four, move every day. Yeah, so what do I mean by move? Move. 20 to 30 minutes of movement. So, on my Facebook page, I do a Facebook Live every week where I broadcast from a workout that I'm doing. Because moving doesn't have to be some crazy over-the-top exercise. You can walk, but just you want to make sure that you're getting healthy movement or exercise in 20 to 30 minutes a day. So what was really key about that for me too is that's also another, I had to revolutionize my mindset around that. And I also just had to accept where I was at. Again, I just dropped a human being. I wasn't going to be running any races or marathons. I used to run half marathons. I used to run a 9.5 minute mile. But all of a sudden, I was starting from scratch again. It was hard for me to walk. So I had to start slowly and be okay with that. One of the things I highly recommend is the way that I started off slowly and the way that I put less pressure on myself was I used an online workout streaming program. I used Daily Burn. Now, I love Daily Burn. I'm still a customer of theirs now. It's very, very inexpensive for what it is, and you get phenomenal workouts, a wide variety of them. And so I used that. I just started slowly with a postnatal yoga, and then I built my way up to other workouts from there. So I highly recommend doing that because, you don't have an audience. If you're new or if you're new again to working out, you can start slow and that will get you back into working out slowly. It was great. Oh, I just want to emphasize too that, I went from running a 9.5 minute mile to now I run a 12-minute mile. That's okay. You start slowly, you embrace where you're at, and you start there. Don't be embarrassed. And then finally, move in a way that you love. Okay, that's number 5. You gotta move or exercise in a way that you love. If you don't like something, that's okay. We're not all put on this earth to do the exact same types of exercises. That'd be boring. I like to switch it up. I like variety. So I do something different every day from Daily Burn. I love it. I run on Sundays, just once a week, and I walk. Okay, that's very enjoyable for me. Okay, so it doesn't have to be all one way. And so those are I just want to say, like that those are the 5 ways, those are the 5 tips that have really helped me with my weight loss. And right now I want to say that after I gave birth, I probably got down to from working out, I got myself back down to my pre-pregnancy weight of 175, and then I lost about 12 additional pounds on top of that. Right now, I don't really know. There's no scale in my house, but when I go weigh myself, I'm sure I've lost about 12 to 15 pounds. So all of these things, this is about healthy weight loss, doing it in a way, like it's probably been about 1 to 2 pounds a week for me, maybe a little more because of breastfeeding. But again, just focusing more on how the working out and feeling healthy from the inside out makes you feel. Now, thank you for joining me for that. A lot of people have asked me about how I've lost weight, and that's the way that I've done it. And so I just want to invite you to check out my website because I do offer 90-day coaching to help people with their weight loss and other health and wellness goals. I also offer a 14-day cleanse to clients, and I'd love for you to check out those services on my website. See below for the link for that. And also check out my Facebook. I post there every day with inspirational messages. So please check those out. All of those links are below this video, and I hope you enjoyed my 5 tips for healthy weight loss. Bye.